Look at her. She seems so confident speaking English. I wish I could express myself like that. Maybe I should ask for some advice? No, she'll think I'm weird. Come on, Jeff, what's the worst that could happen? She might say no, but at least you tried. Deep breath. You can do this. Hi. Excuse me. Sorry to bother you, but I noticed earlier that you speak English really confidently.
Hello friends and welcome back to English Talks Hub. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so that you never miss out our latest tips for improving your English skills. Today we are talking about an essential topic, how to improve your English vocabulary. So let's get started.
Hey, Sarah, what's got you so captivated?
Oh, hi, Tom. Just lost in this amazing book.
Another book? Don't you ever get bored of reading?
Bored? Never. Each book is like a new adventure.
I don't know. I've always found reading a bit boring.
That's because you haven't found the right book yet. Trust me, reading is like a superpower for your brain.
A superpower? How so?
Well, for starters, it boosts your vocabulary without you even realizing it. You're learning new words just by seeing them in context.
Huh, I never thought of it that way.
And that's not all. It improves your memory, reduces stress, and even helps you sleep better.
Really? Better than scrolling through social media before bed?
Way better. Plus, it makes you more empathetic. You get to live countless lives through characters.
I guess that could be pretty cool.
Tell you what, why don't you borrow this book when I'm done? It's a page-turner, I promise.
You know what? I might just take you up on that offer.
Welcome to the club, Tom. We're all about books here.
Go ahead and enjoy your reading, and we'll catch up once you finish the book. Hi, excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm Alex, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Alex. I'm Claudia.
I hope you don't mind me saying, but you sound like a native English speaker. Is that right?
Yes, I am. Born and raised here. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm trying to improve my English, especially my vocabulary and accent. Would you mind chatting with me for a bit? I find conversations with native speakers incredibly helpful.
Well, that's really commendable. I'd be happy to chat. How long have you been learning English?
About 3 years now. I can manage in most situations, but I still struggle with slangs and natural-sounding pronunciation.
I see. Well, you're doing great so far. Is there any particular area you'd like to focus on?
Actually, yes. I often have trouble with idioms. For example, I recently heard someone say, "It's raining cats and dogs." What does that even mean?
Idioms can be tricky. That one means it's raining very heavily. English is full of such phrases. Here's another. Break a leg.
Break a leg? Why would anyone want to do that?
It's actually a way to wish someone good luck, especially before a performance. Strange, right?
Very strange indeed, but fascinating. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me, Claudia. This chat has been incredibly helpful.
It's my pleasure, Alex. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep engaging in conversations like this, and you'll improve in no time.
You know, Alex, I've been trying to improve my vocabulary for months, but nothing seems to stick. I memorize words, but I forget them so quickly.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Learning a language takes time. But maybe we need to change your approach.
What do you mean?
Well, instead of memorizing word lists, have you tried learning words in context?
Learning words in context? How does that work?
It's about understanding how words are used in real-life situations, not just their dictionary definitions. For example, think of the word breathtaking. You could learn it by saying, "The view from the top of the mountain was breathtaking." Now you've got the word and a clear image to go with it.
Oh, so instead of just memorizing breathtaking means amazing, I should picture it in a real situation, like a beautiful view.
Exactly. It helps your brain associate the word with an experience or feeling. You'll remember it much easier.
That makes sense. I guess it's like how we learned words when we were kids, right? Hearing them in stories or conversations.
Exactly. You can also read books, watch movies, or listen to podcasts. Pay attention to how words are used in those contexts.
So if I watch a movie and hear a new word, I should look at how it's used, not just its meaning?
Yes. Look at the tone, the situation, and even the emotion behind the word. All of that helps. Plus, you're not just improving vocabulary, you're also improving your accent and fluency because you're hearing how native speakers naturally use the language.
That sounds way better than memorizing lists of words. I think I'll try it.
Look at her. She seems so confident speaking English. I wish I could express myself like that. Maybe I should ask for some advice? No, she'll think I'm weird. Come on, Jeff, what's the worst that could happen? She might say no, but at least you tried. Deep breath. You can do this. Hi. Excuse me. Sorry to bother you, but I noticed earlier that you speak English really confidently. I'm trying to improve mine, especially my vocabulary. Could I ask you for some advice?
Oh, hi. That's not a bother at all. I'd be happy to help. What exactly are you struggling with?
Well, I'm okay with the basics, but when it comes to using more advanced words, I always get stuck. I feel like I just don't know enough words, and when I do learn new ones, I forget them quickly.
Ah, I see. Yeah, that can be frustrating. But there's a simple method that really helped me when I was trying to expand my vocabulary. Have you ever tried keeping a vocabulary journal?
A vocabulary journal? I've never heard of that.
It's pretty straightforward but super effective. Every time you come across a new word, whether it's from something you're reading, a conversation, or even while watching TV, you write it down in your journal. But don't just write the word. Add the definition, an example sentence, and how it was used in context.
So instead of just memorizing a list of words, I should write it down.
Absolutely. Writing it down helps cement it in your memory, and having the context and visual cue makes it easier to recall. Plus, you can review your journal regularly to reinforce your learning.
That sounds like it could really help. I've been trying to memorize words, but I never really use them, so they fade away pretty quickly.
That's totally normal. When you keep a vocabulary journal, you're not just memorizing. You're learning to apply the words. It's like building a toolkit that you can keep going back to.
That makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Emma. Your kindness and advice mean a lot. Would it be okay if I asked you for help again sometime?
Of course, always happy to help a fellow language learner. Good luck with your journal.
Mr. Thompson, can I talk to you for a minute?
Of course, Liam. What's on your mind?
I've been studying so hard to learn new vocabulary, but it feels like every time I learn a difficult word, I forget it within a few days. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
I get it, Liam. That's a common problem for a lot of students. It's not just about learning new words. It's about making them part of your everyday life. Have you tried immersing yourself in English media?
Immersing myself? You mean like watching movies and stuff?
Exactly. The best way to really remember new words is to see and hear them in real-life contexts. If you only study them from lists or flashcards, they can be easy to forget. But when you immerse yourself in English media, like movies, TV shows, podcasts, or even YouTube videos, you'll see those words used naturally, which helps them stick in your memory.
That sounds interesting, but how does it really help me remember the words?
Well, when you hear a word multiple times in different situations, your brain starts to recognize patterns. Let's say you're learning the word intriguing. You might read it in a book, then hear it used in a movie when a character says, "That's an intriguing idea." Hearing it used in a context like that helps you understand not just the meaning, but also how to use it yourself.
But won't that be too difficult if I don't understand everything?
Not necessarily. Let me give you a practical example. What's your favorite TV show?
I really like Stranger Things.
Perfect. Have you ever tried watching it with English subtitles?
No, I usually watch with subtitles in our language.
Try this. Watch it with English subtitles. When you hear a word you don't know, pause and jot it down. Then, look it up and write a quick definition. The next time you hear that word in the show, you'll have context for it.
That actually sounds kind of fun. But what about reading? I struggle with books that have too many new words.
For reading, start with graphic novels or comics. The visual context helps a lot. Or try rereading a book you love, but in English this time. You'll be surprised how much vocabulary you pick up when you're already familiar with the story.
I do love The Hunger Games. Maybe I could try that in English.
Excellent choice.
Thanks, Mr. Thompson. I'm going to start tonight with Stranger Things.
That's great, Liam. But remember, consistency is key in language learning.
Got it. Daily practice, English subtitles, and maybe an English version of The Hunger Games. I'm actually looking forward to studying vocabulary now.
That's what I like to hear. Keep me updated on how it goes, okay?
I will, Mr. Thompson. Thanks again for your help.